Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Football Manager 2016 new save. Actually, this save I have just created, and I've created an Orlando save because I know a lot of my viewers are from Europe or whatever, and they don't know much about the MLS, and it's quite an interesting save to do on YouTube because of all the stipulations and stuff like that. So I thought, why not give it a go? Um, and it'll be a third series on the channel. And judging from how much you guys like each series, I'm gonna weigh out when and how much to do certain series. But no series will be stopping for this one, just to let you guys know. And yeah, I've started this series, and it's the 11th of July. And since I had to load other leagues like the Premier League and stuff, I wanted to load them because when we get big, we can sign good designated players when we get to one of the biggest teams in North America. And it kind of simulated most, like half the season, which is odd, but I think it adds a nice challenge. And you look at this, the last manager didn't do too well. 5, 5, and 8, and one of those wins was actually me because I played my first game and it was that one. So really, this manager was going to get sacked anyway. He was pathetic. He got knocked out of the U.S. Cup against the Fort Lauderdale Strikers. I don't even know who that is, and I'm an American soccer fan. But yeah, we got a 1-0 win in our first result. We're 15th in the Supporter Shield, and I'm pretty confident that we can do well. So let's look at the tactic I've created. It's a 4-2-3-1 wide, and I feel like that really bodes well with having Kaká and Kyle Larin. And yeah, our lineup today is going to be Joseph Bendik, who is an American keeper. He's probably the best one we have, and he's American, so that's always good to have. Tyler Turner, who's a young American fullback. He has some U20 appearances for the national team, and he might be a big player in this series. I feel like he could develop well. He's already got some half decent stats and good physicals. So hopefully we can see him feature much more often. David Mateos, I did not bring him in. A previous manager did, but he looks very good, honestly. 15 marking, 12 tackling, 14 heading, 14 determination, 13 positioning. And he used to play in Spain, it looks like, and actually played with Real Madrid for a little bit. So Real Madrid to Orlando City, just like Kaká. Aurelian Collin, once again brought by the other manager, but does not look bad. 16 heading, 15 strength, 14 tackling. Luke Bowden, he's a left back. He's English, which isn't ideal, but he did play with Sheffield Wednesday well, he was at the club for a while. He didn't play very much for 6 years, only 15 appearances. That's probably why he left. Darwin Sarin, a Salvadorian midfielder, but he does look very good and can play pretty much every role at center mid very well. And we'll be using him hopefully to our advantage this year. Higuaita, he's a young Colombian and he could be very good. He does not. He's once again an international spot, but he can play a lot of roles at center midfield very competently. Adrian Winter, decent right winger. He's a Swiss player, so once again, not ideal. I want to get a new right winger. That's one of my main priorities. I want maybe someone that plays left and right wing. And then the man of the hour, Kaká, the best player on the side by far, but still very talented despite being 33 years old, 17, 17, 17. So hopefully we'll get a good 1 or 2 more years out of him. Carlos Rivas, he's going to be a Colombian that could get much better, and that's always good to see. We have a lot of good young players at the team, and especially Kyle Larin. He is someone that I want to see do very well and hopefully go forward with. And I don't know how he's rotation. He's one of the best players at the club. He's not that much worse than Kaká, so he'll be starting up front. I don't know how the previous manager only got 4 goals with him. And the bench, we have Brian Rochez, Pedro Ribeiro, who could be on his way out because I offered him in a trade for someone I'm looking to get. Edwards Jr., just a random backup keeper. Kevin Molino, not a great player, but not bad. Someone that could come in handy, I guess. Rafael Ramos, a Portuguese right back, but he could get a lot better. And those attacking stats are already really good. So, have that to be pleased with. Carrasco, just an American player, just someone to kind of fill up the numbers. Seb Hines, the previous manager, loaned him in from Middlesbrough. He looks like a decent center back. We'll definitely get some time in. Adam Bedell, once again, just some below average American striker. A Canadian playmaker. He could be very good in the future, but we'll have to wait and see. And a Honduran ball-winning midfielder. So hopefully he'll do something for us. He just got injured in the last game. He'll be out for 6 weeks. So not ideal. But this guy, I really want him to play a big role in the series. Brek Shea. I think he's probably one of the best American left backs in real life. He's very good, honestly. Good penalties, good attacking stats, decent defending stats, and hopefully he can come back from his injury. He was already injured when I arrived, and we also have a very good reserve team with some players that could feature every once in a while. And our OCSC Academy, it's similar to the reserves, but except the ratings are the overall, like right now, is a bit lower. But anyway, I'm gonna switch one thing up here. Let's switch up these midfield roles. Higuaita, I'm gonna say we make him an advanced playmaker on support. Let's make Karen a box-to-box on support. And I think that should do it. The instructions, we have higher tempo, balanced. It's very simple instructions. But you can take a pause on the video if you want to see more of the instructions. So, we are the favorites for this match, as we should be, because we really have a pretty strong side for the MLS. But just the previous manager was having a nightmare. Come on, guys, show me what you can do. Carlos Rivas looks pretty happy, and Adrian Winter looks happy. And now let's get into this. Oh, here it is. Castillo throws in. It's back to Castillo. Acosta, Diaz, Ortiz, Diaz, Barrios, Watson. Oh, and he misses it. Goal kick. And here it is. Bowden throws into Rivas. Bowden crosses. Oh, Tyler Turner almost at that back post. Karen Turner. Winter. Castillo steals it. Bombs it up the field to Barrios. Barrios to Diaz. Colin. Higuaita. Laren to Kaká. Out wide to Adrian Winter. Winter into Karen. Kaká. Rivas. Oh, Adrian Winter scores the first goal on this series that you guys have seen anyway. And we're moving up the Eastern Conference already. And I feel like we could definitely make a playoff push, honestly. I feel like the previous manager was underachieving really badly, honestly. Alright, it's halftime here. We're up 1-0. Not much has happened. And I'm going to say I'm pleased with how things are going, because I think we have been a little bit better than FC Dallas in terms of quality of chances. So let's get into this. Grazo into Ortiz. Grazo. Akindela. Lloyd. Lloyd taking it to the outside, but he's well defended so far. Crosses into Barrios, and that's a goal for FC Dallas. Pretty poor defending. Michael Barrios. Kind of disappointing, honestly. I feel like that literally was their first chance near the net, so disappointing stuff. 1-1. And here it is. Bowden throws it into Higuaita. Karen. Oh, blocked. Adrian Winter. Oh. Crosses into no one but Tyler Turner. Out to Rivas. Bowden Karen, Kaká, score it! No. As Lloyd throws it in, but Karen defends it. Kaká up to Kyle Larin. Kyle Larin. Ooh, Karen, Kaká. Karen. Out to Adrian Winter. Oh, that's a foul. Figueroa, that's a penalty, referee. That was in the box, if I've ever seen it. And hopefully Kaká's on it. Yep, Kaká's on this penalty. All he has to do is slot it away. Please. Please, Kaká. Let's see it. Do it for the viewers. Oh, and he does it. 2-1 Orlando. We're up to 5th position again. And here's the free kick. Diaz. Zimmerman. That's offside, referee. That is offside. You're kidding me. I'm probably just being completely stupid, but that looked offside. And what more? I was keeping him. He looks offside. Nah. He was on. But this is the perfect time to make some substitutions. So we're going to take Karen off for Carrasco, and that's it. That's the only thing that we really need to right now. And here it is, final of the game. Diaz crosses, but it's defended by Rivas. Diaz back out to him, blocked off. Adrian Winter, Grazo, Carrasco, and it's full-time 2-2. I feel like we were so much better than them, and the stats show it. So I'm gonna say, unlucky boys. All right, Rivas, you need to piss off, mate. But Kaká and Winter both played pretty well, especially Winter. And that is how the Eastern Conference looks right there. We're just going to say he's a great player and a great coach. So, that is how the Eastern Conference looks. We are 1 point outside a playoff spot. But then again, practically no one in the league has played the same amount of games as each other. And we're doing really poorly in terms of the Supporter Shield. And if you guys don't know, that's there's an Eastern Conference and a Western Conference, and whichever team from the Eastern or the Western Conference has the highest number of points takes the Supporter Shield. And in the conferences, each team will go, like 6 teams will go to the playoffs. It's pretty odd if you don't know anything about it. But anyway, guys, if you want to see more of the series and you're excited for the series to start, smash the like button so I know how often you guys want to see it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.